structured solos we ever had. And listening to a lot of death metal, I mean, like I said, the first Death album was a really great inspiration for me to in the Soulside journey, or the Soulside journey area. It's like Slayer as well. Had a great influence on me as a person on Soulside journey at the time. Remember being in Stockholm. It was probably the only goal Darkthrone ever had, was to record an album. After we did the first album, we didn't have any goals like musicians, you know, we didn't strive for anything. But to finally get to release a full-length album, to get it on vinyl, to get it on CD, was really big for me. Also, remember rehearsing a lot. It was in a time when we developed our musician skills on guitars, drums, etc. And I guess we were only about 18, 19 years old when we did that album. It was a cool time, probably. Don't remember much since I was not in charge by any means with Darkthrone. I mean, Fenris was in charge of Darkthrone since the beginning, and throughout all the Peaceful albums. Was like, but we were all close companions, and so all the things around Soulside journey with the release, I didn't have anything to do with that. I mean, Fenris did that very well. Also, the cover on the Soulside journey was actually a painting done exclusively for that album. I also saw the artwork and the painting when I was visiting Peaceful in '92. It's really good. It's a fucking huge painting. Really great. You know, hanging around in Stockholm, as you said. I think I could have got something more out of it if I wanted to, but I think I was just fucking far out at that time in many ways. You know.
Already then?
Yeah, already then I didn't feel comfortable. Well, it's like.
Who the fuck feels comfortable in extreme metal?
No, it's like. But it was interesting times, I remember. And Soulside Journey came out pretty well, sound-wise as well. We did drag in some of the Entomb members to make sure we didn't sound like them. Very, very important, because Entomb had done a great album in Sunlight Studio, and we didn't want to sound like them. And actually, I remember Uffe did some pre-production of the guitar sound. It sounded really good.
Here's where I go like, yeah.
Yeah. It was very good, and he helped us because we didn't have any experience. We just rehearsed with our old equipment, which we thought was very good.
Uffe and Sunlight Studios helped us sound like every other death metal band at the time. Oh, it's a good project though.
Yeah, it's a good product, and yeah, I mean, also the solos at the time, you know, was very inspired by Death's first album, which was fucking brilliant, and still is one of my favorite albums. And one of the best remarks I actually did get to that solo was from Uffe from Entomb. He said that, you know, I get a Scream Bloody Gore feeling. Oh yeah. I mean, it's because I never thought of myself as a solo guitarist. You know, I'm more like Malcolm Young than Angus Young.
Ooh. I never knew that about the solo mentioning from you.
No, it's but yeah, I think so. That's from my view of the whole thing. I mean, we also, I mean, Dag Nielsen did also a lot work on Soulside Journey riffs and stuff like that. I can't really remember what influence he did have on the production. I think we all were very involved at the time. We all had something to say about everything, and luckily we didn't ending up hating each other so early.
No, not after that album.
No. So yeah, I mean, Soulside Journey is a very it was a good experience, and since we were all into death metal at the time, and of course, being so young when we started, I joined Darkthrone in, I will say, March, April, '88.
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted to develop as musicians and develop our skills. So I mean, most of the time went to practice, you know, practice all the time. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my vision around Soulside Journey. It was our first album.